Kev, we're on the eve of a match that's caught the imagination of the whole city. How have preparations gone ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, it's gone well. Boys trained well today. We've tried to keep it low key really. Boys have trained well. We had a weekend where we were in over the weekend. So no, at the moment everything's bob on.
I imagine there was quite a bit of excitement when the draw was made and you pulled out Port Vale.
Yeah, it was a great draw for us. If we were going to draw anyone in the competition and the latter rounds, Port Vale would have been the one that you wanted to draw. So to get them, yeah, it's a great draw, great experience for the boys. Something they can only learn from.
I was going to mention, obviously, it is something that will be totally new to players, given who the opposition are and everything that surrounds it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they deal with the occasion, how they deal with the punters. The expectation of winning. It's going to be. It's great for them really. It's a great learning curve. That's why you go into this competition, is to get these games. To test them, to test their mentality, see how they cope with the occasion, see how they cope with the crowd. So see how they cope with the derby as well. So it's going to be. It's going to be a good experience for them.
I was going to say, is that something that you've spoken to them about the whole occasion, everything that will go with it?
Not really at the moment. We've tried to keep it really low key. We just tried to make training as enjoyable as possible, work on certain things, but we've tried to keep it as low key as possible and. Try and ramp it up tomorrow. But as you say, local derby. Really, you don't need to talk about too many things. That a lot of the boys are aware of the game and what it holds. So, looking forward to it.
When you do speak to them, will you draw on your own experience of playing in the derby in the past?
Yeah, I've managed to play in a few of them, as well as Neil. So we both know what it's like. So. Yeah, I will do. I will try to. It's just a matter of really keeping a cool head. If you can keep a cool head and make the right decisions at the right time in these type of games, usually you don't go far wrong. What
do you remember most about the derbies back in the early 90s for you?
Well, that year, they had a really good team as well, same as us. We managed to win the league games. We got beat in the cup games. We lost the FA Cup game. We lost I think it was the LDV then, but we managed to win the 2 league games. But they were enjoyable games. Every game was a sellout. Absolutely packed to the rafters, and they were good games.
You mentioned earlier about the supporters. There'll be over 4,000 Stokies in the away, and it must be great to know that you'll have that support on the night.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. It's going to be a great experience for the kids. That's the biggest thing I'll take out of it. How they cope with it. How they cope, it's going to be an unknown quantity for them. Playing in front of. They're used to playing in front of 30 people, let alone 4,000 fans bringing them up, cheering them on. So it's going to be really interesting how they cope with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm really looking forward to see how they cope with it, what their temperament's like. If they move up further in their careers, they're going to have to deal with this. They're going to have to deal with the mentality of handling these occasions. So I'm looking forward to that.
In terms of the opposition, what can you expect? I think they obviously won 3-0 in their last game away at Yeovil Town, so they've proved they can be a difficult opponent.
No, they'll be a hard game, really hard game. We know what we're going to expect. All these games against the teams that we've played, Carlisle, Morecambe, Sunderland, they've all been difficult, and this won't be no exception. It'll be a really difficult game, especially with what's on top of it as well. It's going to be a tasty affair.
I think they've made changes to their squad in each of their 3 group games. Do you plan for that, or do you plan for a full strength side?
I don't know really. I don't know how Neil will play it, whether he'll play it down or he'll put his strongest team out. We've just got to concentrate on ourselves. That's what we've done all the way through all the rounds. Not really concentrated on the opposition, I'll be honest. We've tried to concentrate on ourselves, make them aware of certain things that they're going to have to be aware of. But it's about us. If we can play as well as we have done in the competition and we're as good with the ball as I want us to be, that's the biggest thing. We've got to make sure we take care of the football. If we can take care of the football, I'm sure we're causing problems.
Given how you performed in the group stage and having got out of the group, you must go to Vale Park with no fear, really.
No, this group of lads have been fantastic all season. There's not one game that really I can say that they haven't been in the game or played at the top of their game, if you like. So no, as you say, it's just how they handle the occasion is going to be the one bit. If they keep performing, they've been performing with the football, I'm sure they'll be okay.
This is the first game in this season's competition where it's fallen outside of the international break, so you must have a pretty full squad to choose from.
Yeah, we've got a number of boys fit. So whether the gaffer wants members of the first team squad to play in, I'll know more about that really tomorrow or this afternoon. So, but no, we've got a full strength squad really as well. So, there's a few players are going to be disappointed.
I was going to say, it must be great to have that competition, give you a good selection headache.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you want. you know, it's disappointment for some of the players. But then again, you know, that, you know, you want players to give you problems. You know, we've had that this season. You know, we've had a lot of players at the top of their game in positions where, you know, I'm afraid people have to be left out. So, you know, that will be the occasion again tomorrow.
And finally, you just must be eager to get going now with that primary aim of getting through to the next round.
Yeah, it'd be great to get through to the next round if we can get through it. You know, I've been lucky enough to win it a couple of times myself. You know, as an assistant manager, and I know once you get into latter rounds of it, you know, it's a good competition to be in. So hopefully we can, you know, put on a good performance and get a win.